Hey there, one reason that I started making these videos a while ago was because before, when I had tinnitus, I looked around and all I saw were a bunch of videos about people who had a cure to tinnitus or doctors who were wanted you to buy something from them or buy their services. And this channel is just free. I hope that I would never be tempted to change that. Or if I did, it would be for a very good reason, like we got some funding, not because I'm trying to make money off of people who have tinnitus. So one of the reasons that I started this channel was because I finally found a lady. I don't even remember who she is now, but she basically said, talked about her experience having tinnitus and said that if her tinnitus were to go away today, it really wouldn't change anything. And at the time, I was like, what? I mean, that would be awesome if it went away. And because at the time I felt, man, it's just so terrible. I can't sleep. I'm anxious about it, and I thought that's impossible. It's impossible for that to be true, that someone could say that say, if my tinnitus went away today, it really wouldn't change anything. But I can tell you, I feel the same way now. I'm in a quiet room right now. There's a fan like in the other room. And if I listen for it, I can hear it. I mean, it's there. But I'm just so used to tuning it out now. Like, it's just normal. It's so normal that I don't think about it anymore. It's just like any other sound that could be in the background. We almost always have sounds in the background. There's nothing that's totally quiet. And often we're in pretty loud places. And, so say you're at a restaurant, a cafe, and there's people talking all around you, and there's cars driving by on the road. It's pretty loud out there. But you don't say, oh my God, I can't stand it. You enjoy your meal, right? I mean, some people, I know, I can't remember the name of it, but you're very hyperacusis. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. I just have the sound. So I don't mean to talk badly about anyone who is also sensitive to loud noises. I am only a little bit if it's super loud. One of those, like, I remember one time there was a car that had the really, really heavy bass going by, and it was just shaking my car, and I just about lost it. I pulled over, and it was bad. But that was really loud bass. But aside from that, if my tinnitus were to go away today, it really wouldn't change much. I mean, I don't think about it now. I mean, I talk about it. I can hear it now. If I listen for it, it doesn't bother me anymore. I can do everything that I need to do. Yeah, I wish I didn't have it. But unfortunately, I don't know a way to change that. So I've got better things to do with my time. And I can hear, and I don't think my hearing's really any different than anybody else, except for, as I understand, maybe around 11,000 or 12,000 megahertz. I can't hear that sound, but that's very high pitch. So I don't need that sound. It's just my brain has decided that it needs to substitute something because it can't hear that sound anymore. It's, as I understand the science of it, it's something like that. So it kind of sucks. It does, but I mean, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I just want to say the same thing. If my tinnitus were to go away today, it wouldn't change much. I'm doing it. I do everything I'm doing now, but I'm not affected by it like before, and I've habituated to it. It's still the same loudness, but I'm able to not think about it. I don't need to do anything about it. I know it's not easy at first, but if you go back and watch some of my videos and stuff, you'll see some of the things when I first started making them, I wasn't quite where I am now. I've habituated even more. And but you'll see some of the things that I recommended and stuff, and I'm hoping it'll help you too. But again, I'm not a doctor. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you about my experience and hoping it'll help you. So best wishes.